Yeah, I just wanted to give a couple of updates of what we've been doing up here. Um, Chris and I have done several projects over the last few years dealing with public archaeology up here at the fort. And we still have kind of a salvage pile that we're working with as soon as we can roll back into those projects. But more so, I wanted to just kind of announce and see if there's any involvement that anyone wants to partner with. We're actually going to be constructing a new exhibit over time here in the museum. And this is kind of a partnership with the University of Utah and Utah State Historic Society and ourselves. We're going to be doing one that talks about archaeology and historic preservation here at the post at Fort Douglas. And hopefully we can do a little bit of more inclusiveness with generally historic military archaeology in Utah. And so the idea is we want to kind of create this working group or committee that can come to the table and we can kind of throw all of the ideas on. If we had the dream exhibit about archaeology and historic preservation dealing with military history in the state of Utah, what are all the ideas and all the components that we want to put into that exhibit, and how can we best communicate that? And then kind of going from there to the exhibit design and development, and then actually construct this thing. And so what we would be looking at is a combination of one kind of pop-up exhibit stuff that we could do and maybe travel around, but then more of a long-term stable exhibit here at the museum that we would keep up with all the rest of our exhibits of military history for the state of Utah. So that's one project that we have going on that we'd really like to see who would like to potentially be involved. We haven't set up the exact format. I'm sure we'll probably have some online meetings like this and then some in-person meetings as we go. And we're looking at starting to jump into that project here towards the end of this year of 2021. And then just kind of depending on how active everyone is and how fast we can move it would be the pace of the project. Second thing that I would like to just mention is we are working still on our archaeology repository, and that would be for historic military related items here. So currently we house most of the Camp Floyd archaeology collection. A lot of it is from the BYU digs. And of course, all the historic Fort Douglas archaeology. So looking at ways to improve that as well. And then kind of Chris would have more information on this, but we do have some future upcoming events partnering with Fort Douglas archaeology as well. And that's all I have for today.
Thank you, Beau.